Hello, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly live reading. I hope everyone is doing well. It's nice to see everyone here. If this is new for you, just a quick recap for those of you who have been here before. So, I will be doing a general reading for Scorpio, and then I'm going to open up the floor and I will take live questions. If you make a donation, you will get first priority. And then after that, my members, although I do a members only live stream, I started that today was the first day and it went really well. So if you're one of the members and you didn't get a chance to grab that reading, it's obviously going to be posted in the members only community. And it's a really nice, intimate session. And we really, I thought, had a good time. So take a look at it and then give me some feedback. And again, if you're new here, that is one of the benefits of being a member. It's a more intimate setting. And I'm a little bit out of breath, so forgive me, guys. So much energy is coming through, and that generally happens. But the veil is super thin, and the members and I were discussing the numbers, right? The synchronicities that you're experiencing. So I really want to hear about it. Comment below. Let me know. What numbers are you seeing? We saw a bunch of sixes. The reading started out with 2 6s and ended with 2 6s. And then I watched Minnow Pond right before this reading. And, because I like to see my own, readings. And sure enough, it started with 2 6s. So there's something in the air. Hello, hello, Sherilyn. It's nice to see you. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tap into our energies. And again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whoever is out there that wants to be part of this reading, because I do open it up for everybody. And don't forget, I do weekly readings now for each sign, so catch your other placements. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings, overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio, please give us the highest and best messages. We've got the lunar eclipse on the 25th, Mercury in retrograde on the 1st, solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th. Please give us the highest and best to navigate these times. Thank you. Oof, I got the 7 of Swords to start with, followed by the 9 of Swords and the World card. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these 9 cards, but that makes so much sense because, this is all about fated connections, fated events, things that you really can't do anything about. So 7 of Swords shows up, and that could be lying, cheating, stealing, all the things. But it also is a card with a golden background. So it's a good card, right? It's meant to signify that maybe you have stood up for yourself, you figured something out, you're putting the effort into, leaving no stone unturned. Or you may have had somebody in your world that you knew maybe wasn't working to your benefit. So instead of fighting with them, you just outsmarted them. Does that make sense? That's the energy I'm getting. And here's this 9 of Swords here. So in your head about something, it could very well be how this situation went, because again, we're all experiencing, all of us, no one can escape it, a, difficult time in one sector of your life or another. With us, Scorpios, we're going to be revisiting how we see things from the past, right? Well, we all are with that retrograde energy. But you see this World card showing up as like a conclusion. The 4 fixed signs are here to support your exit and entry, into the cycle, so to speak. And I feel like this next chapter comes as a result of this as well. There are spaces in your life, or how should I say that? Yeah, there's situations in your life that are requiring clarity before you can move past the retrograde season, is what I'm hearing. So that's why the retrograde energy is happening in the center of the eclipses, because you have to revisit something before you can get out of the eclipse energy and into the next chapter. Thank you. What else, please? I've got 6 of Swords. That's exactly it. Moving ahead to better days, calmer waters, things working out in your favor. Judgment card, because you're being called to a higher purpose. And also, this is interesting about the Judgment card. So you see these people here. All right, they are being called to release. Like you literally can't step into who you are unless you commit to it. And that's the energy of the world as well. It's like you're being pushed to commit 110% to your desires, to your goals, to what you want. That is what this energy is about. So when eclipses show up in your life, right, every 6 months, it's to determine like what you are doing for yourself. Are you on the right path? Where are you being called to do greater work, right? Work for the greater good as well. Um, this is about commitment. And I keep hearing, and this was something I heard last year. Now that I think about it, at this time, it was eclipse season last year, but I mean, a whole year ago, I was getting the download, release the skin you're in. And that's coming through again. Fascinating. That's a very hermetic belief as well. Like release the skin you're in. Something's there. Queen of Wands, you're very magnetic. So again, you have to step into your uniqueness, because that's the only thing that's going to keep you afloat moving forward, is what I'm hearing. Everything becoming so automated, right? The last thing you want to do is just be another talking head. You've got to lean into what makes you human, what makes you you. So if you're selling a product, if you are in business for whatever thing, like you are the brand, you're what it is that has to get out there. So while it's great to use all the tools to help you automate your work and to do all of like the legwork and stuff, you have to make sure that you're just not copying and pasting any old thing as your posts. You got to make sure that you do some research, because you want your message to reach the right people. That's what I keep hearing. So you're very magnetic. So don't hide behind automation. Don't hide behind fear. I'm just hearing like, go all in. This is all in. And this is good to know. I'm looking at a gambling table and I saw go all in. So if you happen to be in a place where that is the environment you're in, perhaps you should go all in on something. But listen, do what you want, because I don't want you coming in my comment section telling me you lost everything because I told you to gamble. That's not what Stasi's saying. Ace of Pentacles, though, okay, but I am going to say that as I was talking about you maybe winning some new money, you might. So if you're in Vegas right now, and I accept Cash App, Venmo, Temperance card, Sagittarius energy here, Alchemy as well, and Seven of Wands, fighting for something you want. So this will be interesting. I'm going to clarify all these cards. And I did get ahead of myself. I had already shuffled these, but I wanted to get the theme as well. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for the donations and comments. But listen, if you leave a donation before I'm done the reading, you're going to have to pop your question back in the chat when I open up the floor, because unfortunately, I might not see it. And fortunately, there's a lot of people in this room. So if I miss your question, just put it back in, please. All right. This reads The Weaver, Rediscovery, Transition. That's this part right here, the World card, right? This is a rediscovery, who and what you are. This is a very spiritual time, Scorpio, and we are very spiritual in nature. It's just our jam. It's what we do, right? We're eighth house creatures. So this is a real understanding about you being an energetic being, for lack of a better word. But and I say it a lot, but it's like we're coming to the realization of how we got here as energetic beings in this, corporeal self. We're understanding vibration, sound, frequency, healing, forest baths, sound baths, all those things. And literally when I see the Weaver in my mind, I'm seeing like a spider web weaving of magic is what I'm hearing. I love that, because magic is just undiscovered science. I'm going to say it again. Magic is just undiscovered science. Some of us have tapped into it sooner. That's all. So the Weaver, rediscovery, transition. Oh, I have Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. But this is literally the Empress showing up, and we are in March still. And I did say this before, if you are looking to get pregnant or adopt or anything like that, and I'm going to take fur babies in on that as well. All right. So you know who you are if you're listening. This is a good time to adopt a pet, a human. Maybe that didn't come out in the right sentence. You know what I'm saying? Just this is a good time to adopt, a good time to get pregnant, birth a new idea. But I will say this, if it's a creative thing that you're working on, you are going to revisit the details of it again in April. And I want to explain why. It's not like foo-foo stuff that it's just happening out there. Aries energy, right? Pisces energy gives you the dreamy, like, oh, I bet you I could do this, like that, the daydream kind of energy, right? Where you're like, yes, I think I could do it. And then Aries season comes and you're like, I'm going to do it. And it's so much energy that Mercury retrograde's like, hey, baby, chill out. That was a lot of thoughts you had. So why don't you just pick one and focus on that? And I like how in my mind, Mercury retrograde called you, hey, baby. Anyway, Earth Mother. So this is that energy of like birthing a new idea, coming into right relationship with your desires and saying, no, screw it. I'm going to do it. And then we've got number 35 reducing to 8, right? A number of creation, bringing it into manifest form. The Magician comes to mind, not because it's a number 8, but because it is the creator and because the Magician has a lemniscate, which is the infinity symbol, over the head. So lost compass, getting back into integrity. Something here about, again, the cards are dictating this message pretty strongly that this is about rediscovering yourself, leaning into your gifts, being individually yourself, being proud of who you are. Oh, this is emotional. I don't know how to explain this. This just came through like Scorpio. Oh, how should I put this? I literally heard no one puts baby in the corner. So if you know that reference, you know that reference. If you don't, Google it. But that's what I heard. No one puts baby in the corner. I heard, like you have for a long time tried not to take up space in someone else's life. You've tried to just be quiet in the corner. I'm getting that impression. And there's this energy of like, no, take up space. Take up space, sis. That's what I'm hearing. And you don't have to be a woman, but like take up space, right? Walk into a room and let everybody look up and be like, damn, because that's the energy you're coming into this year. No shit, Queen of Cups right here. So whatever it is that you really want is going to come your way, but you're going to have to be adaptable with the energy that's surrounding you. Because in order for you to shine, right, you have to just not like you have to give zero about what other people think. That's the best way I can put it. Queen of Pentacles, and that's going to lead you to fulfillment. The Hierophant. Oh, listen here. Let's just hope this is what's coming in for us, okay? Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor together. Aries, it could be that in Aries season, your business pops off. In Aries season, this could be a divine counterpart because, if you want love, Scorpio, it is coming your way. Although I keep looking and looking. Where is this? But regardless, here we go. It could be for you. Let me know. Let me know what's happening in your world. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles again. Hey. Strength card. Fascinating. Strength card is clarifying the 7 of Swords, which makes sense. You're going to have to stand up for what you want. You're going to have to be methodical, go after it, use all the skills. That's what I'm hearing. Like, don't leave anything unturned, no matter how scary it is. I'm seeing a particular theme show up with my clients, right? And so, by the way, if you're looking for a more personal experience, you can go to my website at starswithstasi.com and everything's there. And because of popular demand, because I was not going to do this, I am offering mediumship readings now, but those will never be discounted. And this is my introductory price for them because of the taxing nature of the work. So let me move on. Now, the 7 of Swords and the Strength card comes up. It also shows a progression. We go from the number 7 to the number 8. So there's something here that you're gaining momentum on because you're facing your fears. The Strength card, she has her hand right in the lion's mouth. I don't know if you can see that without me messing up the focus. But she's got her hand in the lion's mouth as if to say, I almost said I own you, but yeah, I guess that's it. I own you. I meant to say I tame you, and they all came together, but both are true, right? You own the situation. You own your dark side. That's the best way to put it. It's like, this is what this is. This is in my mind, when I see the Strength card, this is like the higher vibing devil energy. And that's not true at all in the major arcana. That's not how these cards, I'm talking about how I intuitively see these things. So I see this as like the higher vibration of that Capricorn devil energy where, you're just, in the muck of it. But when you're on the other side of that vibration, it's like this Leo energy comes out and it's just like you can tame your demons because you're not afraid of them, right? You've come into right relationship with all parts of yourself. And that takes work, Scorpio. That takes a lot of work. It takes effort and consistency. And that's the other thing I'm hearing. The World card it when this shows up, it's almost like you've been consistently doing something and that work is paying off. 10 of Wands, right? The heaviness of what it was is over. So maybe you're working on a side project, or you're turning your side hustle into a business, or I mean, that's really what's coming through most of that energy. Why the Nine of Swords, please? The Emperor. So where it's been really hard, you're being challenged. This is how, and I feel this too as my own business expands. It's challenging, right? You get all these ideas and you're like, yes, I can do it all. And you can do a lot of it, but it's almost like being a jack of all trades and a master at nothing. Maybe maybe rethink it, right? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to like really be famous for one thing and then from there expand, right? So there's this energy of like, can I do it all? Is this going to work out? Can I live off of this? Can I make enough money? Is my platform going to take off? I keep hearing like all these anxieties. There's a lot of concern here about the future as well, as what I'm feeling. And I'm sensing based on these incoming cards and the astrology for Scorpio, right? And again, check out your other placements, but this is a glow up period for water signs. And I'm going to tell you why. Because water signs are very fluid, clearly, right? That's our thing. Like, we're the evolving sign. We're always like wavy gravy, bring it to us. We're going to go with it. I mean, Scorpios, we are malleable to what we want to do because we are the fixed of them. But for the most part, we're like forward thinkers and we're like, yeah, let's do it. So that's the energy that we've got to step into. Pluto in Aquarius is going to be very creative and very innovative. And so water signs being so creative, right? And passionate and emotional about what we do. This is the kind of energy that's getting a universal support. We're getting universal support. This is like looking towards hope. Okay. With the World card, I've got the Page of Cups. I've got the Moon card clarifying the Six of Swords. King of Wands with the Judgment card. Five of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Okay. Wait 1 second. Let me just take these really quick. I knew it. All right, look. Let me tell you, Scorpio. All right. So and you guys might have heard me say this. I did pick this up from another reader, and I've noticed that this is 100% facts for me in my readings. May not resonate with everyone, but I heard a reader say that when the Moon card, the Seven of Cups, or the High Priestess shows up as a clarifier, especially during eclipse seasons when things are faded and concealed, that is what is being kept from you, and that's what you're going to be experiencing, the crossroad you're going to be experiencing. And this second row where I was talking about, in jest, and I was like, where's the love? Because our money is really looking on point. Like this is what I'm seeing for Scorpios, that our money, our businesses, what we're going to be experiencing there is pushback a little bit. But that's because we have to revise our vision, not because it's not going to work out. So you might take off, you might bite off. No, you might bite off more than you can chew initially because of that Aries energy. But then the revision comes in and you get super focused, like Queen of Swords, right? You get very focused and then things start to pan out. And I want to remind you that the first full moon in our sign is in April 18th, right? So it's a full moon in Scorpio that's going to be really great for us. So we will talk more about that. I'm going to do a whole video on that, but that energy only happens once every 13 lunar cycles. So this is our time to harness that. So while our money is looking really good and it's all about things, there's a lot of co-collaborating energy here. There's a lot of reaching out to maybe other people in an industry that you are curious about, because that Emperor energy comes out. Like there's a lot of assistance available is what I'm hearing. Now, where we're being concealed is the relationship portion of our experience. Isn't it always? Whatever. Six of I'm bitter today. Six of Swords and the Moon card. So yeah, there's going to be better days ahead, but which way is it going to go? Who knows? Let's see. Let's see. Comment below. We have the Judgment card, King of Wands. King of Wands is non-committal energy. So because this is showing up in the relationship sector, we're going to talk about it. This could be where you might be dealing with somebody who is having a situation where you or the other person or both, because Scorpios are definitely going through it in relationship, where you or the other person could be in this situation where you are re-examining how you want to enter relationship, especially if this is a situation where there was a coming together period and now suddenly that tower moment shows up in the eclipse new moon cycles, and then now you're in the thick of it. Mercury retrograde suggests that there will be a revisiting of the energy, but what's being concealed is, while there are better days ahead, is it because you and the person both come to the same page, or because you decide, you know what, we're going to go ahead and redefine this as either, put it this way, if there is currently no contact, you will have contact again. I see that clearly, but then what the outcome is the part that's concealed. Because I've got the Queen of Wands here and the Five of Wands. So Queen of Wands, like super magnetic, energetic, like this is your time, you're shining, you're busy. So if the truth is, Scorpio, if you're in a situation where you're currently working on relationship and work, one of the two during this eclipse season has taken precedence. So mostly right now, Scorpios are like, yeah, this is here, but I'm going to focus on my project. I'm going to focus on my money because I have total control over that. That's the energy I've been getting. I'm seeing that with my clients as well. So while there might be bickering going on in the background, it's like you are so focused. You have got this Queen of Wands here. And I'm also picking up that there's an energy of the other person not knowing if you are like, because you all eyes on you. So are they even on the board still? So again, this could be you, Scorpio, or the other person, or both. But there's this energy here of having to overcome an insecurity is the best way I can say it. Excuse me, I have to take a sip. I feel also that contact will come between the 25th-ish, a little bit after that, and before the solar eclipse, like in there. So then I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Now, let's go back to me talking about our money being good. This isn't just about money. This could be about opportunity in more than one way. But with the Emperor showing up, Aries energy being so strong, this is really the universe wanting you to start your own financial freedom, is what I keep hearing. Page of Pentacles, pages are super curious. They take on new studies, new courses, new information. And it's just like you have a vision. You start to go after. You're like, you know what? I could really see this. It might be that you see someone else doing it and you're like, you know what? If that person with no experience and half my age or twice my age, whatever your perceptions are, is doing it, why can't I do it? And then it's just like you start thinking to yourself, you know what? I can do it. And just the curiosity of it gets you going. Now, this is fascinating because let's go back to relationship. Look at this. Temperance, remember we talked about Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, quite frankly, and that's the relationship. This Leo shows up, a water sign shows up. We've had Aries show up. It could be anybody at this point. But regardless, I do see here a revision. Something's getting revisited, and I don't know that it's going to happen this week necessarily. Like I said, what is today? Today's the 23rd. Well, it's already the end of the week. So I'm thinking like next week is when something's going to come full for revision. I don't know about full circle, but you've got, angelic forms here. This is revisiting and looking at something differently. So you see the sun in the background here, right? And then you see the sunflowers and the water and all of that, as to say, and also you see the symbol here for healing. I feel like there's something happening in this situation. So if I can clarify, I will. I've got the 7 of Wands coming in with the 3 of Pentacles. There could be something here about whatever disruption there was in relationship. It could be because there's a situation going on that's outside of your control. I don't know if this is necessarily a third person, like they're there still. It could be that your person's very focused on their money. That's coming through as well. Like maybe your person has, or you, right? Again, this energy, which I didn't expect to see any of this. It could be that you or your person are just very focused on your business, your money. And so whatever disruption might have happened, I feel like you're also very spiritually aware. So you're like, okay, this is our eclipse moment. I'm just going to chill here for a second and focus on my money. That's how it comes through. And with the 7 of Wands, it's kind of like, Scorpio, you're kind of drawing an energetic line in the sand, but at the same time, you're very aware of what's going on, and you're going to stand your ground and continue to pursue your passions. That's really coming through so strongly. I want to see if I can get anything else here clarified. One moment. Anything else with this spirit message? Anything more about Scorpio? Okay. I was going to say anything more about our money, but what did they say first? Well, isn't this fascinating? I've got the 10 of Wands here, right? So the 10 of Wands is something that's burdensome, something that is, you're holding on to something, or you're just feeling overwhelmed. This is coming up like feeling something's gone on long enough, right? Like a disruption, a period of separation, something's gone on long enough. And then I've got the King of Swords showing up here with the Knight of Wands. For those of you that might be dealing with a third energy, whether that be third party, the memory of someone, an ex, whatever, and then this newer energy, it's like there could be two energies. Maybe not necessarily that there's two people physically up in it. It could be, but you have an air sign here and a fire sign showing up. So this can represent a few things are coming up. One is a literal air sign and a fire sign. That could be for you. So it could be that you're torn between a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. That could be the case. You could have strong placements in your chart like this, but intuitively, these are the messages I'm getting. One, some of you are dealing with an air sign that's pretty non-committal, which is a theme that came up earlier, or someone who's slightly older, a person of authority. It could be someone at your job, a manager, but this is coming through. Some of you are having an office romance, right? And maybe that person, there's something in the way of that relationship. Fascinating. Like maybe because they're an authority figure. And also because of this person's past, there's like this non-committal energy that's coming through. And this is signifying that there's an end to this energy. But I'm wondering, is it an end to the... And I think the truth is that this is the crossroads that everybody's going through. All right, what else? Anything further on this? Remember how I said when the 7 of Cups shows up as a clarifier, spirit saying, bite it, we're not telling you. So yeah, I guess I'm going to just go ahead and bite that one. All right, Scorpio, it's going to be a big surprise. It's like, the present under the tree. Okay, I'm going to pull a shadow card, and then I will pull an empath card. And just in a minute, I will open up the floor. But before that, I'm going to take a minute and look up and say hello to everyone. But I got to get these cards in order. So I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. Again, I can't stress enough how appreciative I am of you spending your time with me this evening. If you want to make a difference in my channel and in my life, honestly, please check out your other signs. I'm doing a lot. And I really want to make sure that my energy is resonating for the collective. So the more comments and feedback I get, and the more of you that visit, it helps my channel grow. It's free for you. And even if you're one of those people, like the one that keeps trolling me, you know who you are. And if you haven't had a chance to visit Stasi's Hall of Shame, you can see that on my Instagram, maybe on the community tab. I like to have some fun. So if you think that you're messing up my day by leaving me a nasty comment, it's content for me. I don't care. All right, everyone. Now, what's the shadow side? Probably something about holding your tongue. All right, let me stop. I'm trying. I'm only, still human, guys. I still have feels. Number 24, Queen of My World. Y'all, didn't this come up for us last time? This came up for Scorpio in the weekly reading, Queen of My World, because I love this card. It reduces to number 6. And I told you at the beginning of this reading that sixes have been coming up and that my members only started with 2 sixes, ended with 2 sixes. I just saw a Minnow Pond reading that was with sixes, and now we're ending our shadow work with a 6. 6 is a Venusian number, harmony, balance, right? It's also a number where this is a good time to get pretty, so to speak, right? And what I mean by that, we're all beautiful already, but this is a great time to switch up your look, try something new, get a new costume on for size, right? So number 24 reduces to 6, Queen of My World. This is about you stepping into your power, right? Your shadow work is owning who you are, which is really it's not always easy, right? It's not always easy to, if you've always been a very if you've always had a very scripted life, or your algorithm was very small, or you had overbearing influences, or, especially if your algorithm was very small, and you've not had a chance to experience things, it's hard to see how brightly you shine until you're in a new environment. So I would say that this is a good time for all of that energy, and it's a good time to experiment with yourself and anything that has been traditionally indoctrinated into you, especially your beliefs surrounding eighth house matters. So and I'm going to just say what it is, because this came up for my members as well. Like, if you've had a lot of shame around your root chakra, around your sex, your identity, things like that, all of that starts to come to an end if it hasn't already for you. I just see people really breaking out of their shell. And I actually just heard that song, and I'm not going to sing it, but the line is, it's in my head, but the line says, breaking out of my shell. All right. What do we, that song is now stuck in my head. All right. This reads Taking a Vow, number 20. So I'm going to see if you can't see what some of that is. There's the imagery here. This is from the Empath Oracle deck, but taking a vow. And I feel like, remember when we saw the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is number 20, and this is also number 20. I just made that connection. Very good, Raven. That was very smart. So yeah, taking a vow is like making a commitment to yourself and stepping all the way in. Like, this is complete ownership of who you are, all parts of you too. That's the shadow work here. It's all parts of you, because this is going to illuminate, especially when we get that full moon in Scorpio. That's going to be a moon. I also have to say this as an aside, while still part of this reading, I've had a lot of premonitions, the veil's thin. And so one of the things that I saw was some of the things that we can expect with this full moon in Scorpio. And I feel the need to say this now, because Scorpio is a fixed water sign and we are having such heavy lunar energies, that particular moon could cause a lot of disruption, especially with weather patterns. If you are in an area that is prone to flooding, or if you get an evacuation notice, this is not the time to play around with that. Take that for real. I had a lot of visions about potential water disasters and things happening in people's homes wherever water is contained. So if you've had a leaking pipe, if you are experiencing significant blood pressure changes, and that came up too, which I thought was interesting. This would be a time not to mess around, especially as we get to that moon. So I got a lot of visions about people having to deal with HOAs and busted pipes and things like that. So take it how it resonates. It's not going to, resonate for everybody. If it does, then this is for you. I digress. So taking a vow, stepping all the way in. So we've seen a lot of 2s. We've seen a lot of 6s, endings, beginnings, things, concealed from us, lots of energy pushing the collective in a new and exciting direction, Scorpio. And as a fixed water sign, we have so much to offer, right? We have so much to offer the collective. Don't hide your gifts. Do not hide. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much. I'm going to open up the floor here. What is this? 3415. If anyone would be kind enough to document that for me before I take a look up, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, so much. And let me see what these notes read. So, wow, Scorpio. Wow, there are a lot of people, 74 in the room. Oh, if we could get to 100, that would be awesome. And the way we get to 100, comment, hit some like buttons. I would be so grateful because that would be cool. I don't know that I've had, that many on one night. So I'm winning the lottery. Connie, hell yeah, you're winning the lottery. Like, I really feel strongly, right? You all see, it's like, I don't know where you are, but in the United States, we have a lottery that I think somebody comment, but I think it's like over 900 million is one of the, could you imagine? And I guess that's my point, is like something's happening in the universe right now that people are getting just windfalls, right? I mean, multiple people could win that. It could be one person. You might know that person. It's like, you don't know how these benefits are coming your way. Why are we so rich? That's exactly right, Lady Starlight. Why are we so rich? Remember, guys, manifest your best. Consider what you want and start being about it. That energy comes your way. All right, so I'm going to have to look at the donations really quick here. So everyone, hello, and thank you for being here. Maria, hello, my love. Welcome to the Shooting Stars. Hey, Maria, thanks for joining the members only. I appreciate it. All right, what is this? Is that Barb? Hey, Barb, thank you for joining the members only. Wow, guys, thank you. Princess, hello, my love. Hey, beauty. Oh, flattery will get you everywhere, girl. Does spirit support me moving for a job opportunity and leaving my family? I don't have to pull a card. The answer is yes. And I'm so sorry to say it that way. I get stressed thinking about the backlash from them. And that's exactly how you know you're supposed to. That's exactly how you know. Because first of all, you want it so much that you're asking about it. That's the first thing. You want it enough that you're really thinking, well, you know what? I mean, I know it bugs them, but I mean, and plus, if you got to move, you got to move, girl. All right, so let's see. I feel like we're going to see either the Wheel of Fortune or the World card, because I feel like that's going to come up. 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Excuse me. The reason this is fascinating is because I would say that for the last month to 6 weeks, my Scorpio readings have reflected that if you're being like called to move, it's because you're moving towards a soulmate. And even if you are in relationship, and this is for all of us, even if you're in relationship and you would be moving towards someone, it could be a business partner, your best friend, like, you and your spouse or partner could be moving and then entering a community of people. Because, wherever you are, it's just exhausting you. It's not the same as where you're going to, that didn't make any sense. The point is, what you're doing right now isn't helpful. This is exhausting. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I still feel like you're being called to move. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh. So the 2 of Cups came up for you, right? And then the 2 of Pentacles came up, and then the 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles is like wish fulfillment. This is the best thing that could possibly happen. And we've had 10 of Pentacles show up so much for us in the readings. This is a more balanced lifestyle. I'm feeling, excuse me, Scorpio, I've got to get that. I'm feeling like, that draining energy, that 9 of Swords I saw, or 9 of Wands, that's like the family burden. I've got to be honest with you. There are other people and this is not for, okay. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm picking up on this energy of like, maybe you stumble over your words when you talk to your family about this, or like, it's hard for you to have this conversation of your dreams and your hopes and your desires because you've got these people around you going, but if you leave to do that, you're leaving us alone. And so you're carrying that burden. King of Wands goes after what they need to do. Right? They're very focused on themselves and they have to move forward. They're driven by desire and passion. They've got to do it. The fact that you're even asking, you have to do it. 2 of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. One moment. What else do we have? Tell me more about Princess and the move. Queen of Cups, desire, you've got to go. Hold on. These cards are upside down, but not upside down, but facing the wrong way. So then I've got the 10 of Wands, putting that down. Look at this. Yes, the answer is yes. 10 of Wands. This is too much. Like everybody else's problems are weighing you down and you can't shine the way you're supposed to with all this heaviness. It's like, I don't know how this is coming through. Like people have medical problems and somebody's always needed a ride and like somebody's always broke. And of course, that may not be your parents, but it could be like the uncle, the aunt. I don't know. That's how it's coming through. Or friendship, like old neighborhood vibes. I've got the strength card coming through. You've got to face your demons, right? Like it's a perception. No one's going to die. I shouldn't say that. Okay. Let me retract. That's not what I meant. I'm saying to you that for you to live your best life, you need to face your demons, face your fears, move forward. And then I just want to point out that we have the 8 here. So I feel like August might be a time where you actually make this move, because I also have the 8 of Cups showing up, you moving forward to go after what you want. And this is literally moving away. Knight of Swords, you're going to have a conversation about this, and then it's going to happen pretty quick. So while August seems kind of far, we're already in April. So that's only 4 months away. We're almost in April. It's only 4 months away. That's you, getting a place, figuring it out, putting security deposit, blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, August is here. And I feel like you've got a lot of universal support. Ace of Swords, new path ahead. Yes. I hope that's helpful. I love this for you. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Page of Cups. I feel like your family wants you to do it. They might be scared. They might be worried. They might feel lonely, but like deep down inside, they want to see you succeed. This is like all about moving forward, Chariot, being divinely guided to do it. And it happening pretty quickly. So I feel like this is going to work out. So the answer is yes. Yes, princess. Yes, princess. Oh, wow. Hold on. I just saw a bunch of colors. Wait one sec. Oya, wait. Girl. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. Giving an offering to you and your spirit guides. I haven't been here since you did that reading I won because life got great. I know it because I did your reading. I saw it. Oh, and thank you so much. You're always spot on. Only question I have is specifically, what does 2024 hold for me? I'll tell you what 2024 holds for you because I remember. I was going to say you have a lot of good stability coming in with your money, and the Queen of Pentacles is what I cut to. Thank you, by the way, for the donation. Thank you for the support, and thank you for saying that. That was very validating. All right, show me what's going on for Oya, please. I'm really proud of you. Not that you need me to be proud of you, but I am. I think you're doing really well. I saw. Let's see. Page of Swords coming through. Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. There it is. They're jealous. Still. There's nothing you need to do about that. Keep going. Don't engage with the haters. I didn't mean to be so taken aback, but that is okay. First of all, when the Judgment card and the Tower card come out together, get your game face on. All right. Because this is what's going on. You're going to be called to task. Like somebody's going to test your professionalism. Somebody's going to test you. I'm so sorry. I feel it. And you're going to be like, you said what? It's like that kind of vibe. You said what? And your best course of action, because it's Aries season, we got the retrograde, and you just have this, lifestyle, right? It's a lifestyle that you have stepped into. Please be in a place of ease. That's what I heard. Please be in a place of ease. Meditate. I don't know. Go get a massage. I'm being serious. I'm being so serious. And I mean that because things are going to get a little stressful. You might hear from somebody who's really trying to yuck your yum. Like, right? Like, I get this jealousy vibe. I'm so sorry. And I know this is not what 2024 has in store for you, but this is what this month, that this is coming right now. So you're very aligned with your goals. Things are moving forward with you as they should. You're going to revisit something. Like I said, this is everybody for the first week. But the reason I say jealousy, this comes through. 5 of Swords is coming through. Like somebody wants to mess with you because you're doing so well. And you know what? You just got to stay above it. And I got to be honest, because this came through for somebody else, and I'm wondering if this is a collective energy. So Oya, maybe this might not be specifically for you. I feel like it still is. And I feel like it's going to be for more than just you, because this has come up for a client just the other day and I'm feeling it again. So I'm going to just hear me out. Depending on where you live, everyone who's listening, you might be in a political time in your area. And so because this is Aries season and because there's such shifting and movement in the atmosphere, it's very possible that you could be in your workplace and come across a conversation that directly affects the way you feel about the person saying it. And you're going to have to be very smart about how you respond. So, Oya, this is what I'm feeling for you specifically. Like maybe you're in a work situation and you overhear someone's political belief. I'm trying to be so PC. Like the bottom line is, guys, is that we're about to individually in one way or another experience some real like homophobia. Like we're going to overhear something. We're going to overhear some racist comment. We're going to overhear some nastiness. And like you're going to have to figure out how you want to respond, because how you respond, quite frankly, is going to determine whether you are stuck in a loop or not. And that's the honest truth. Like are you a healed Scorpio and someone says some bullshit around you and you say, well, let's talk about that. What makes you think that because I'm Hispanic, I can't blah, blah, blah. Right. Because that would be my experience. Right. Or if you even choose to engage, you don't have to. That's the other thing. Like you're not, it's not your responsibility to teach other people anything. However, I will say if this happens in a place of work, and this is true for everyone, or it's a client of yours that says some off the cuff thing, you don't have to go to every argument you're invited to, period. But you do need to stand up for yourself. So I would suggest going to someone of authority and just saying, hey, this is going on. And maybe this person isn't aware of what they're saying. I'm not comfortable. That way, in the future, if that same person comes around, because that's the energy I'm getting, right? If somebody else comes around and tries to stir the pot, there's already something on record saying that, this person is starting shit. I don't know. Tower card came up. All right, Oya, so let's get to it. Tell me more. I see the 6 of Wands, so that's good. That's victory. Things going well. I see a partnership for you, and all of my cards are all messed up. Hang tight. But I do see a partnership coming in, and I can't remember if you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like there might be some changes for the better. So regardless, that's how it's coming through. Like a King of Pentacles. Good. Hold on. What else for Oya, please? Let's see. Hey, Anna. Hi, my love. I'll get you right next. 1 second. It's nice to see you. Oya, so the Devil card. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to be meeting somebody. And again, I don't know if you're in a relationship. I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody. You're having a lot of fun with the person you're with. I feel like this could be a lot of celebration. Oh, I have to tell you, I see the sun. 1 second. Is that who's back there? Peeking out. Oh, this is good. I like that the Devil card and the sun show up together. This is good. This is Capricorn energy. And I saw the King of Pentacles, another earth sign. You could be meeting an earth sign, or this could be like, okay. I don't know if there's an office. Are you the office romance I'm picking up on? Maybe that's what the jealousy is about. I don't know. Listen, just be mindful. Let me see what else. Because the Sun card again, I do feel like there's a lot of things that are going. Your year is going to keep getting better. I know that. I really feel it. Oh, High Priestess. I feel. Oh. Okay, so I guess this is the end of the road for us. I'll keep trying though. High Priestess comes through, concealing what's going to happen next. But look, this is like putting the end of a heavy burden. I feel still relationship is coming your way. You're going to have to open up yourself to a different possibility of what that looks like for you, though. I feel like you're about to meet somebody who's very stable and emotionally and financially secure. I was just going to say an earth sign. Okay, so the King of Pentacles shows up again. Yes. Because look, so here's the 4 of Cups and we get the 3 of Cups, right? So these glasses are filled, and some people look at this as like you're looking at the past and you're sad and you're sour grapes, but it could just be that you're in this position of where you are now, which is that, damn, January went well, February went well, March is going well. Well, here comes April with something even newer, even better. And that's the relationship I see coming for you. So if you're in one already, I mean, it might change some because that we're in that energy. I don't know, but or it could get better. Who knows? Let me see. Is there anything else? What's this? Six of Wands, something very victorious coming your way. And I just want to pull one last card really quick. I am so pumped for you, though. So much is coming your way. I really feel it. It's like this is your turn. It's your turn. Anything else, please? Letting go of the past. This is number 46. The disowned self or root girl. This is that energy of like dealing with the past, that one last time this month. Well, really April. This is like putting the end to that and like healing a little bit of a inner child wound. And honestly, I can't remember, but I think you have children, and I feel like this is going to be a time where you and your kids come into a really good spot as well, because like maybe something happens with a child in your life and you reflect on it and how maybe, it's almost something triggers you to think back when you were younger, and it helps you see a trauma, an experience differently. And I don't know, I hate to use the word trauma, but something that lives rent free in your head. And maybe you've even forgotten about it for a while. But like, again, you see something with a kid and you're like, oh, and again, this is number 6, and 6s are showing up. They're letting me know. So things are coming into balance for you. And I don't know, Oya, I'm very proud of you. I think things are going to go really, really well. So thank you. If anything else comes up, feel free to reach out. All right, Anna. Hi, welcome back, my love. All right, Anna, 5 of sword or 5 of what is this? Knight of Swords and the 5 of Wands. I'm going to clear these cards real quick because I don't see that for you. So hold on. If they're meant to show up, they will again. So what was that? Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands. Hold on. 9 of Cups, independence, freedom from something. The Emperor, Aries energy showing up. All right, Anna. I remember. Listen, you see this 9 of Cups? This is freedom from an Aries. Freedom from the Aries. I love the way things come through for you. I swear. All right, what else do we have? Not that I'm calling out the Aries in your life or anything like that, but I might be, because he shows up again. Anna, the way things show up when I read for you is unbelievable. So the Death card shows up. Scorpio energy, a rebirth time, a time of recalibration, regeneration, and transformation. With the Page of Wands, this is a go-getter, right? This is you going after something, that you really want. This is like a new path, new doorways opening, new possibility coming in. I'm also hearing like getting your sexy back, right? And we talked about that. There's that energy here. But look at this. Like, remember... Look, there's transformation taking place with the Emperor, with this Scorpio energy, right? There's transformation on both ends. I do have the sun coming up. So you are being guided by the light of the sun to make decisions that are for your betterment. But this energy here is about going after something. So let's see. What do we have? Look, Anna. Ace of Swords, communication, 8 of Swords, being stuck in your head. So they're both very cerebral, and I see the wheel turning for sure. I think that this is a lot like what we discussed before, where this is eclipse season and you're at a crossroads with this energy. Yeah, I mean, I know. All right, hold on. Damn it. So the Moon card shows up as the clarifier. See, guys, I'm not... Remember how I said that again, we're going to recap. It's the 7 of Cups, the Moon card, the High Priestess. If I pull it as a clarifier, man, that reader was right. And this has been every time. Yeah. So number 18 reduces to 9. 9 is Virgo energy. The moon is Cancer energy. There's a lot of emotions coming to the surface. Like literally, I want you to look at this card. Oh, hold please. Anna. All right, look here. So see if we can see it here. All right, you see the chick here, like literally things are rising to the surface. Like emotions are coming to the surface. Past stuff is coming up, right? There's a lot of emotional healing happening. And I see again, the 6 of Swords comes up. So 6 of Swords, your things are going to get better. This is purposely happening, that all of these emotions surrounding males are coming up in your life, right? So 5 of Pentacles, this is about feeling hopeless or left out, or like someone's discarded you, or that you weren't good enough. So I would say that these are the types of things that are going to come up for you as we approach this eclipse. That feeling of, why wasn't I enough? And so I see another number 6. So remember, we just have been talking about sixes, sixes, sixes. And so the 6s that are showing up for you, the Gemini energy, and then the 6 of Swords as well. So this is a lot of air energy. There's a lot of thought process coming through this emotional transformation. And then I see the 3 of Cups. So I like the 3 of Cups for you because it signifies like a focus towards community and friendship and rebuilding a place of comfort. That's also the other way I'm taking this Cancerian energy showing up in your reading, is that this is a time of nurturing, right? Nurturing yourself is coming through really strongly. So I'm also getting like a bit of internal conflict about the Aries situation. And then the Fool card, I can't make it up. The Fool card signifies a brand new beginning, starting over. Where there is internal conflict, this 8 of Swords, there's a new path ahead. So that's what's coming up for you, Anna. And I wish you all the best, Angel. I really do. All right, Connie, thank you. Will I be able to bypass the 4 tests and costs to get my New Mexico teaching license? I'm not a beginner. Oh, I see. So will experience bypass, like, can you test out? That's what I just heard, testing out. So I guess that's how you would bypass it, is by either experience or by testing out. Hang tight. So Connie, show me, can Connie bypass these tests? Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me look at this. So you have the Fool card. So, I mean, that's great because this is a fresh start for you. And I know how much you've wanted this. But then look, the Empress card comes out. So this is going to be a fresh start that is going to be really beneficial for you and very profitable for you. And then we've got Temperance card. And so Temperance is going to allow you to heal. I feel like you're going to have some really healing experiences getting out of your current environment. That's coming through. So where's my pendulum? All right, guys, if you are new here, I do consult with my pendulum. We're good friends. So the way I do it is, and I try to make it so you can see it, but you can't always see it, so take my word for it. I train my pendulum so circles are yes and back and forth are no, because I like to have a clear answer when possible. So let me just reset this. Sometimes holding this, though, the vibrations that come through it can be painful. So if I drop it lately, that's what's up. Somebody asked me what was going on, and the energy that comes through here can sometimes literally physically hurt. Okay. Spirit, please show me a yes. Thank you. Can you show me a no? Thank you. Will Connie have to take the tests? No, let me word this. What's the question? Will she be able to bypass the tests? Okay. Can Connie bypass the test for the New Mexico job? They said yes, but I don't feel like that question was accurate. Does Connie have to test for her licensure in New Mexico? Does Connie have to take any test for the job in New Mexico? So I got yes the first time saying that you can bypass it, and then no the second time when I said you have to take any test. So that's basically the same answer twice. And I purposely asked it differently to see what would happen. Because sometimes I test her and I feel like you're going to be good, right? No test. I feel like experience is going to outweigh that. And I'm interested to know how that works for you. I feel like even your experience might play in your favor. I kind of heard that. I feel like you should use that to your advantage. But I feel like whatever testing situation experience will prevail. So I feel like you get out of that. If anything, maybe there might be something where you have to test out, if that makes sense, right? And then that's how it's coming through. But I think like, no, I think you don't have to do anything. All right. Oh, Anna, hold on. I just saw a comment and I'm trying to go back. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for all your donations. Oh, gosh, I hope I can get to everybody. Hold on. Anna, what did you say? I recently got a medium reading. Oh, Anna, that was so sweet. I recently got a medium reading with Stasi, and it was an eye opener. If you are looking to get one, this is your sign. Stasi's amazing. You are very kind, and I'm so grateful that you trusted me with that, and it was so impactful. And I hope that you received all that you could have even imagined. It was such an intense reading, and thank you for saying that, because it was my pleasure to do it, honestly. That was an intense reading. All right. C Solis. Thank you. Advice for my marriage, family, and should I start my spiritual business? Yes. Yes, I can help you. And yes, you should start it. The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Page of Swords. Look at that. Starting something, investigating, learning, communicating. Swords are all cerebral. Communication, doing, like, oof. Ace of Wands, a passion project, literally. So, because right now I'm answering about your business. I feel like that's a yes. Six of Swords. That's a yes. That's a yes. The Sun card, I see it. The sun at the end, bottom. So yes, pursue the spiritual business. That's 100% yes. Advice for the marriage, huh? Okay. Show me C's marriage, please. What's okay? Seven of Cups. Come on. Can I get a sneak peek, a trailer, something? King of Pentacles shows up, so I don't know if your husband's or your spouse is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could be that this person might be focused on their money, could be focused on their property, like, the mundane material things. I mean, look, we need those things, so I'm not dismissing it, but I'm saying this person seems distracted. That's what I would say. You see how this person's like really focused on that pentacle. So I'm not sure if you and your spouse are in a situation where you're just focused on different things. And I'm getting this vision of like two ships passing in the night. Seven of Cups. Why? God bless it. So Seven of Cups shows up. And I said, why the Seven of Cups starting over, the Fool card. All right. Let's see. What else do you have for C, please? Nine of Cups, independence. The Lover's card, Gemini energy. I don't know. So Gemini energy is about making choices. And I feel like in this particular instance, the choice is between you living out your dream and living out someone else's dream. And that's what's coming through. And I don't know if that's true for you, but there's this energy here is if things remain the same in your relationship, that you will not shine in this. That's not the way I want to say it. Hang tight. Okay. You live okay, nope. One moment. All right, here we go. Staying in this loop, whatever that is for you in this moment, this eclipse season is going to shake all that shit up, because there's an energy here of you being blocked by other people's perspective of what you following your spiritual path. And I'm seeing spiritual path as if maybe you're not supported by your spouse, or you're not supported by other people around you. That naysayer energy, like, okay, like this is a cute little thing you're doing. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm picking up. So if you have anyone in your life, whether it's your spouse or not, giving you that energy of like, that's cute, sweetie, right? That's not going to work. I can tell you that, because then you won't spread your wings. I'm actually seeing the Temperance card again, like the angel spreading its wings. There's a choice here to be made. That's your eclipse. And I'm going to tell you this. Let's just say, for example, right? We're all light workers, but you have a mission. And let's say your mission is to spread a certain truth, because we are all meant to express our individual truths. We are all messengers of God, because we are God. So when you share your truth, you are acting as a Messiah. Oh, true story. So there's a possibility here that if you have people shutting you down, like not allowing you to be the Messiah of your own life, that's where the problem is. So I'm not sure what crossroads you're having in your relationship, but it's coming through like you are dimming your greatness to appease someone's insecurity. That I don't love. 5 of Cups. This is like, oh, I wish I could do this, but if I do this, like, there's going to be a consequence if you follow your passions. Well, let me tell you, what's fated is fated. So, oof, girl, look, you're going to have to just do you, because I've got the Strength card. This is like, remember the Judgment card has been coming up, and I said you have to commit to the you that you're trying to be. That's what's going on. So this is eclipse energy. You're being presented by spirit with a task. Follow your spiritual business. That I know is happening. So then the crossroads is, are you going to commit? Are you going to have the strength to commit to being the Messiah, the messenger of your own truth? Are you going to commit to that? Are you going to look your demons in the face, all the haters, all the people that are going to try to, tell you, are you sure that you want to do that? That's what I'm hearing. Are you sure? Yeah, you're sure. Queen of Swords. You can't be any more sure about it. This is unstoppable energy. I'm literally feeling this stampede of elephants coming, and that's an intense vision. When I see that, that means nothing stopping it, which makes sense. And this is also Aquarius energy, but she's a visionary. And in the major arcana, it's really coming through. In the major arcana, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. Her head's above the clouds. She's a visionary. She can see things clearly. I feel like things are going to come into perspective with your spouse after this solar eclipse. So think mid-April for you. Listen, I also don't know where you live, or if you're dealing with taxes or money or property in terms of your marriage, your spouse, but there's something there you need to just double check. Yeah. We're back to 9 of Pentacles. This is more independent energy. So there's something here about you being very mindful of your resources, right? And then being very clear on the resources in your household. And then the Empress energy, this is that business that you want to start. So I feel very strongly that this is the pursuit of happiness is what I'm hearing. The pursuit of happiness. Anything else? I love this for you. Oh, This is so good. Look, you got the Fool card here. This is a new beginning, with or without the spouse, with or without the friend, with or without who. No offense, right? Because right now, whatever seems so like has to happen in a year from now, you're going to be like, oh, I can't believe I held myself back for anybody. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship comes to an end. No, it means the way it exists today comes to an end. That's the deal. Because you've got the Eight of Wands right here. And this is like forward movement and progression. Like this could be a physical move, like literally moving, but you've got the Fool card and the Eight of Wands. This is all systems go, baby. This is you starting that business, you doing you, and they can take it or leave it because nothing's going to stop this. Knight of Pentacles, one foot in front of the other. Keep going. Your business will go well. As far as your spouse is concerned, I think you need to recalibrate expectations and have some really serious conversations. And regardless of what another person wants, this is an energy. I'm feeling that stampede. You're going to have to just do it. And they're going to have to, be supportive or find somewhere else to be. Three of Cups. This is set friendships and celebrations. So I feel like there's this energy here. This is a good time to lean on the feminine in your circle. People who are supportive, celebrations, go have some fun. And maybe that might be some of the advice for you and your spouse, to have some fun, be around community and friends. That might shake up the energy. Okay. That's what I'm hearing, like shake up the energy. So I think that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful, my love. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you what just popped out. All right. And again, all right. So I've got the Five of Wands, bickering, bitching, fighting, but then I see the Six of Swords, better days ahead. Right. And then the Sun card comes up with the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy. But this is a very spiritual card. This is that the Hermit in the major arcana is holding a lantern, and that's the light within you that guides, right? So that's the spiritual business telling you this is going to go well. And there comes an end to this bickering and this fighting. It's not giving me whether this is going to be like completely worked out and smoothed out or not, because somebody is feeling like there's not enough communication going on. But this energy is about shaking shit up so that you guys can get into right relationship and figure something out. So that's what I would say. Member for 1 month. Thank you, whoever that was. The message was retracted. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Hey, Krista, thank you. Krista, lawyer did documents but dropped me due to health. Looking again. Okay, but you have the documents done. Need money. Feeling to move, not sure where. Kid's dad is here. Family out of province, looking for a new job. Life overhaul. Okay. But the lawyer did the documents, so that's good. But you need a new lawyer. But the case is mostly done, right? I mean, like the formalities of it. I just had an interesting ping, and I don't know if this is a possibility where you live, because I can't remember if you're even in the US, but there are companies that when you are with them for a certain time, you have access to their benefits. And a lot of companies have access to legal counsel within them. And I don't mean like human resources, like they actually have, like you have access to domestic violence resources. You would have access to like wills and documents and contracts. And a lot of times there usually is a discount for attorneys' fees and things like that. So because you're looking for a new job and everything's happening all at once, I'm still getting this ping that could be a possibility. So you might actually find yourself in a position where a new job allows you the opportunity to work with a different lawyer. Otherwise, I would say like you're definitely I was going to say there are better days ahead. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Better days ahead, literally. Okay. Can you show me? Hey, what's this? So you've got the King of Wands coming through with the 10 of Wands. So the King of Wands is somebody who gets stuff done. So I feel like the next individual who comes your way is gonna get the job done because this person is very unstoppable. And the truth is it's coming across like whatever you have left to do can just be, you just need somebody to show up, get the stuff done, and ask for this, ask for that, and be done with it. And then I've got the 10 of Wands, and this person literally has bags packed and they're leaving. So you say you want to move. Looks like there's confirmation there. But I can tell you also, maybe you could be coming into contact with a fire sign, and I will tell you why. Because we've got Scorpio energy showing up, a transformation in your love life, a transformation in your relationships is happening. Hey, and I've been saying Scorpios, right? That didn't we just have like 3 of these readings where if you're being called to move, it's because there's a soulmate waiting for you on the other side, and aren't you didn't look, Krista, that might be happening. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're very magnetic. Things are going to start coming your way. Do you have any advice on this lawyer, please? I'm seeing the Hierophant in my mind, which presents as a lawyer. I'm seeing the King of Swords that presents as a lawyer. What is this? 5 of Swords. Getting your head about it. 3 of Pentacles. You will find someone because this is, again, working with, another person. I'm hearing arbitrator. Hey, maybe look, I don't know. There might be something there where most of the shit work of it's done. Maybe is there a way that you can get an arbitrator at this point, or somebody who doesn't have to be like, it could be like a, I mean, this is going to pan out because you've got the 9 of Cups happening here. This is coming to an end. There's no getting out of that. This man that you were with, ugh. Not a fan. It's not like I know him personally, but I can feel it. You've been on this channel enough. I feel it. What about this attorney? Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is going to come to you like this. It will happen. I am not getting a specific ping on how and what, but this is new idea, new perspective, like an epiphany. You're like, oh, I could do this. And Chris, I got to say this to you. Maybe there's an energy, like there might be not so much that's left that you couldn't do some of it yourself. And I don't know if you're in the energy of wanting to do any of it, because I know that would mean potentially communicating with the ex. So I would not suggest that. And I know that you're saying you want to move, but the dad's there, whatever. But like, I feel like you can still make the move. So this is about ideas and perspectives and things coming to light. And then the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I don't want you dealing with that guy, the ex. This has like boundaries and keeping a distance with the 2 of Swords, because this is like, there's a different way to do this that we're not seeing. And that's going to come. Okay. So let me tell you this way. The 2 of Swords is like internal conflict, like you're feeling, where am I going to get this attorney from? What do I have to do? So much is changing. And it's like, hey, the ray of light comes and it's like, okay, so the solution does present itself. This is the confusion and this is the solution. So know that it's coming. I have to be honest. I'm not getting, I was just going to say, I feel like I'm being blocked. I'm not getting a good answer. And here's the 7 of Cups. And that is why. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not my fault. You guys know I'm psychic. I'm accurate as shit. I really am. I try my very best. I can't do anything about this. I'm so sorry. Knight of Pentacles. It's happening. One foot in front of the other. Steady progression is happening. There is going to be resolution. King of Cups. I feel like you're going to meet somebody. I'm telling you, move if you want to move. Move if you want to move. King of Cups. There's somebody you're ready, by the way, whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not, I'm telling you, you're ready for somebody else. 6 of Cups. I must be onto something because your reading's closing with a 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups can signify a turnaround in something. Something's turning around for you. 6 of Cups. I love that. Krista, I wish you the best of luck. And I hope that in a couple weeks, the cards will let me see what's going to happen. And then I can answer your questions better. It's a telenovela. Who's that? Annie. I didn't see it. Where was that? Annie, member for 8 months. Annie, thank you so much. You're the bomb. How will the pilot launch of my online course go? Thinking end of April for a launch. Hey, yeah, can you do that? Can you can you wait until after the retrograde? So after the 25th, end of April, I think the 25th. Somebody fact check that. But I normally wouldn't subscribe to that as much. However, I heard it. I heard wait till after the retrograde, and you were planning on that. So this is divine timing. How will it go? How will the pilot launch of my online course go? Show me Annie's online course, please. Congratulations, by the way. That was quick, girl. Tornado Annie coming through with all her successes. Annie, go on vacation. 4 swords. I was just saying you were doing a lot. I really was. So 4 of swords. This tells me also April, the month of 4. I feel like it is going to happen in April. So here we have that. How's it going to go? 3 of wands. It's going to go well. What's this? The judgment card. Why? Show me why. Oh, yeah. This is going to go well. The star card. Girl, yes. Yes. Annie, I don't know what it is. Every time I read your cards, you get all the best cards. You're like a walk-in freaking... This is crazy. Every time I read for you, you get the sun card. You have to be the only person I know that has like this... Wow. All right. So the star card shows up, 17, reducing to the number 8. It's going to go well. This is like all your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, everything you have been hoping for to come from this online course. I feel, though, that you're going to have to make some changes because I see the transformation card of Scorpio, and this isn't representing you in this moment. This is representing a change in a plan because 10 of wands. So I feel like you're going to launch the product, review the product, refine the product, relaunch the product. Boom. So yes, this is a learning. I'm hearing this is act 1. That's literally what I just heard. This is act 1. And so act 1 will go well. You'll get the reviews. You know how you do, and you'll refine it. And then you're going to, from there, I also feel like you're going to launch additional things. So I'm seeing like one set of classes leading to perhaps a situation where you do like quarterly subscriptions. I don't know. I'm seeing a subscription package of some sort. And it might have to do also that you combine, I think we talked about this before because you do the Colby assessments. And again, if anybody's launching a business or looking for how to use their business skills, a Colby assessment is something that really helps you understand yourself. It's like a professional analysis of how you work best when you're working with your will, like instead of how people want you to do things. So Annie does that. And Annie, I'm thinking that maybe that's something that you add on as part of this situation. So there's some refinement there that goes on to the courses, but I see the courses going well. I see them expanding past just this initial phase 1. Empress energy, birthing, continuously birthing new projects, new sources of income. This branches out. And then I've got Queen of Swords. Your vision becomes way more clear after this first round. So yes, continue to wait till the end of April. It's going to go well. Things become more clear as far as what you need to revise. 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of celebration here and outreach. I feel like this is going to be very good for you. 3 of, so yeah, again, to another card of celebration. So yeah, Annie, I think it's going to go well. I hope that helps. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Sorry. Let me see. Fawn, thank you. Fawn, if you had, my love, a question, I have to say that I don't see it. So put some stars or something because I don't even see your name again. But wait, Fawn. Wait, Fawn. Hello, Stasi. Will I be receiving my dream job? Thank you for your reading. I think if you can dream it, you can achieve it. And the truth is, you're going to hear me now. I feel like I'm going to preach. Here we go. We're energetic beings, right? So We're in a quantum reality. Everything you want, everything that wants you, it's all happening now. It didn't happen yesterday. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's happening now. Everything. So if you want it, it wants you. So that dream job, you wouldn't be dreaming it if it wasn't in your energetic field of access, right? There are some people that will make their entire lives and never have seen a tarot reading, for example, the tragedy. So meaning it's not meant for them. That's not their program. And your dream job will not show up in certain people's peripherals because it's not for them. So you're dreaming it because you want it. It wants you. So let's see. The Empress. Yeah. Why not? Three of Swords in the past. But wait, that's not what I'm getting from that. 1 second. Why are you here? Okay, so look, yeah, I definitely see you going after more. I see you pursuing your passions, 8 of Cups. Something maybe broke your heart, didn't work out. I don't know. Because I saw the King of Cups. So I don't know if you've had past heartbreak or there was a relationship or like like maybe you had a dream job idea before and like the shit didn't work out. Something happened here in the past. But I mean, that's everybody. Doesn't take a psychic, to say something happened in your past, of course. But I do see the 8 of Cups walking away from heaviness to go towards something you really want. So the idea that you're asking about your dream job and this card literally signifies pursuing your dreams, I think that you're in alignment with your goals. I would also say that if you're seeing a lot of numerical symbolisms, right? Anything, whatever spirit does to get your attention, songs, numbers, you name it, depending on what clair you have that has woken up, like maybe you'll smell something, you could, aromas, whatever is happening, this is a good indicator that you're on the right path. And I feel like your dream job wants you as much as you want it. Keep going. Tell me. Hey, 2 of Wands, pursuing an adventure. You're going on an adventure. That dream job. Wow. That's really confirmation. Holy shit. What else? I love when that happens. Fawn. Oh, look, this is internal conflict. Why? What, you don't think you can get it? Come on. What is that? You are definitely, look, fives are change, right? Fives are things that have to change. You got to be adaptable, right? To dream big, you got to move big, right? You've got to do big to get big things. And so I feel like, yeah, you're thinking about it and then you get in your head a little bit like, oh, that's a big one. Can I do it? And then it's like, yeah, look, you've got to leave. You've got to commit to this vision. That's what I'm hearing. You have to commit to the vision. We're back to the Judgment card, which is, just twice the value of this. Actually, they're saying you're going to have to do double time. But yeah, let me look at this. You know how I love my numbers. Let's go back. I've got 2, 5, and 10. I mean, look, it's literally, this is a progression. You had the vision. This is the first thing that came out. The 2, you have the vision. Then we have the 5, the internal conflict, right? This is the energy we're in with the retrogrades and the eclipses. It's like, well, can I do this? And then it's like 10, the decision. It happens. Boom. Fate steps in and you are pushed to do it. So yeah, I think if you can believe it, you can achieve it. 4 of Wands, the answer is yes. Hell yes. Oh, I get excited when it turns out like this. 4 of Wands. This is you're stepping into a gateway of freedom, right? Think of 11, the number 11. There's 2 stabs here. There's 2 stabs here. And then, not in this deck, but if you look at the Rider-Waite deck for the 4 of Wands. So if you're not familiar, go check that out. You have people that are standing. They're actually on the other side of the 4 wands, right? There's 2 on each side. The point of this is that's like a portal, a gateway to freedom and a new life ahead. And they're celebrating. It's a huge celebration. It's also a card of community and belonging and togetherness. And the Page of Wands is very excited and they're a go-getter. And this is the Queen of Cups. This is that energy of like, you really want to do it. You really want to do it. And so you're really gonna do it. And you're willing to step away. As long as you're willing to step away from every single thing that's telling you you can't. You have to literally, Queen of Swords, this 5 of Wands energy. And I feel strongly that that dream job will become your reality lifestyle. So stop calling it a dream job. It is a reality lifestyle. Thank you. It will be yours. What's next? Kay. Hey girl, you better be, I haven't even read your question. You better be on your honeymoon, enjoying yourself. All right. Stressed. Damn it, Kay. Stressed about an overdue electric bill, between jobs and making less doing freelance work now. Company not working with us. Will it get resolved fairly? The electric bill? I'm sorry to hear that. 1 second. I don't know what country you live in, but I did just hear something about a couple of things. I know you're saying you're behind. There is potentially like energy assistance. That's what it's called over here. Sometimes there's an energy assistance program where you can get assistance with anything past due over a certain amount. I'm feeling like I'm hearing the county that you live in has resources. So see if that's true for where you live. Chances are you might have never had to look this up before, right? Maybe you've always had a more stable situation. I'm not sure, but there are resources coming through, especially for your electric bill. If there's something that the company, if they've done like a wrongdoing or they need to settle something, let's see. Let me get another. Show me Kay's electric. Can I ask? That's not the question. Show me Kay's electric bill situation, please. Okay. Okay, great. So yeah, I mean, I think that there's okay. For sure, there's something here about you being more resourceful. I will say that. Not that you're not being resourceful, but there's something here about maintaining that. And right now is not a time to, as you know, be spending on all the things. However, there is something coming for you. And Ace of Wands is a new adventure. It's a new beginning. It can signify inspiration. Something creative. And what do you say you do? Freelance work. Opportunity. I mean, that's what this is. Opportunity. A new opportunity. Page of Wands. Something creative. Wow. Hey, look, you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So this is good because Ace of Swords is like resolution, right? Ingenuity, perspective, idea, resolution. Am I saying that right? Resolution. Yeah, I'm getting that idea, and I'm feeling like there is a resource untapped. That's so. Please get online and look at your area. Just see what resources are around. Ace of Swords. The Emperor. This is good. Aries energy. We're in Aries season. The eclipse is in Aries, so maybe there would be resolution around then. This is like things coming together. Aries is the number 4. We have 4 over here. And as a matter of fact, just for reference, the numbers that came up for you were 4, 1, 1, 4. So what would that be? Maybe April 11th? Maybe that's a date that you need to look out for. What else? 41. That's actually 5, 5, right? So changes, being adaptable. But there's also resolution taking place. So listen, with the aces, and I would say this, you asked if things were going to be done, and I just heard this. You asked if things were going to be handled fairly, and they're showing me balance, actually, 4, 1, 1, 4. So that's basically a balanced resolution. Yeah. Okay. I think it's going to go okay. I think you're going to have these things work out. It does look like it's going to be balanced, but you need to be mindful of your spending for just a little bit longer. I feel like new opportunity is going to come your way. Maybe like May, I'm hearing like May. I mean, Oh, well, the number 5 kept showing up too. That's confirmation. Things are going to turn around in May, resolution in May. I think you're going to have a conversation with this company in April where things start coming to resolution. I feel like the money is going to start to work out for you. Knight of Swords. Yeah, once May comes around, things are going to happen pretty quickly. I'm not lying. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Wheel of Fortune, luck and right timing. You just happen to be in the right place. Opportunity shows up. Your money changes. Things change drastically for you. Wheel of Fortune is the fate stepping in literally, and we're at a fated time. So crossroad energy. This is the energy of the 4 fixed signs, the holy creatures, right? Turning the wheel of fortune in your favor. That's a great card, Kay. So yeah, there's definitely disruption and you're going to have to get through some stuff, but a lot of it's just little, and it's not little, okay? It's your electricity, it's your money. However, in the large scale of things, this isn't like your health, your life, a loved one. This is things of the mundane, of the material that are up for review for you. So it's very likely that you might have some karma because the 10 of nothing. I say that all the time. The Wheel of Fortune signifies a karmic cycle ending and changing. So maybe there's an energy where you have to investigate your mindset around money. I just heard money mindset. That could be what your crossroad eclipse moment's about. I'm hearing that the stress, right? And this is in line with how I personally believe. So you bring about what you think about. Is there a world that exists that you can change? And I'm hearing money mindset. Can you change your money mindset, right? To a place of solution because you're a walking algorithm. And this is something that we have to master, especially us water signs. We're so emotional. We can channel that energy for our benefit. So yes, I understand that right now you're stressed. Absolutely. There's nothing that I'm trying to dismiss there. But this energy in the eclipse is going to ask you to revisit how you handle your stress. That's something that I'm hearing very clearly. And Aries energy will have you evaluating your responses. So it's also not good for your health. And I'm hearing that you need to have more a space of ease and calm, which is very difficult when you're facing like your basic needs being met. But I think that there's just a little bit more investigation needed with the resources immediately around you. And I see a turnaround in the month of May. I hope that helps, my love. It says other family income makes so that we don't qualify for help. I still feel like there might be another option. So because I understand that position as well, where you make too much but not enough. But then I feel not that you're going to get to this point, but there's something like if you are behind a certain amount, that's when the qualifications also start or other assistance comes in. And you don't want to get to that point. You don't have to. Things will turn around before that. But at minimum, there could be some type of payment plan that you can try to implement until the other information comes through for you. Because I do see things clearing up. All right, guys, I'm only going to do this for another 20 minutes. So just keep that in mind if you haven't gotten your answers yet. Let me just see. Thank you. Oh, I can't read that. Is it Lorna? Thank you, Lorna. Oh, well, welcome to Stars with Stasi, Lorna. Thank you so much. All right, Kay, I see a lot of notes. I'm back from it now. I live in the US. I didn't qualify for any of the programs. When we switched houses, I didn't realize the auto pay didn't transfer and it hadn't been paid for months. So then we had tried to get in the payment plan. They took it away because now I'm making less and couldn't make the payment. Freelance marketing and in school for mental health counseling. Husband looking for a new job too, and we will probably move. Okay. I mean, if you're moving, the electric bill can only be in one person's name at a time. So if the electric bill's in your name and you move, put it in your husband's name this time. And yeah, when he puts in to apply for it, you'll have to use household income and you might have to have a higher deposit, but then you might just start that bill while actively being in a repayment plan for the other. And by the way, you're going to end up having more funds available to you in the very near future, like I said, May. And by then you might just be able to turn around and say, okay, here's what it is. You might have to get creative, a little bit more resourceful, and just see what's available to you. This might be a situation where your husband might have to ask for a sign-on bonus or see if that's an option. I just feel like there's a solution here that just isn't easily seen. Concealed. There we go. But Kay, I do feel like things are going to turn around. All right. You're welcome, my love. Oh, well, you're amazing, Kay. You are. All right. Hey, how are you, everyone? These are so many really. Hey, Valerie, such nice notes. All right. I'm trying to see. I think I got everyone who made a donation, to be honest. I'm looking back through the notes, so give me a second. Now I want to hear that noise. Now I don't know if you guys can hear. All right. So I think I got everyone who made a donation. And this, I see Abstract Wellness. I like the name. Hello, this is my first live with you. Welcome. I'm in the middle of possibly switching jobs after being passed over for promotion. Any insight? Yes. Keep going. Death card. Transformation. Yeah, that old job wasn't for you anyway. So they passed you up for promotion? That rejection was God's protection. That promotion might have been the end of you. I heard health problems. No lie. That's what I heard. I heard stress. Because remember, we just saw the death card? Whether you're a Scorpio or not, in this particular instance, I felt like that potentially you wouldn't have known what you were getting yourself into. Like, I know that sounds weird because I'm sure you wouldn't have applied for a job without knowing at least an idea. And I'm sure you've been with the company, but there's some drama surrounding that position is what I'm hearing. It might not be as stable as you think. Huh. So interesting. 1 second. That was really specific too. Oh, 9 of Swords. Don't worry about it. Let me see what's coming through for you. Look at this. My switching jobs. What do you have for abstract wellness, please, with the job, the lifestyle? You know what? I'm going to ban the word job from this channel. I'm going to start with me. We're going to start saying lifestyle. We are going to start saying lifestyle community. Starcy community, we are walking into a lifestyle. Because I don't like the name job. Do you like it? Think about that shit. Job. Whatever. No, lifestyle. We want lifestyles. We want lifestyles. We want abundance. We want health. We want good sex. We want all the things. We're 8th house people. We should have all of that. Justice. Justice. You see how balanced is coming your way. Look, God's rejection, God's protection. You didn't get that for a reason. You see this stressed out human being all here? This is justice, by the way. If you were unfairly passed over, you'll find out. 6 of Pentacles. 6 showing up is apparently a really good sign for us right now. So keep going. I feel like you should go ahead and pursue another path. Happened for a reason, right? It's eclipse season. Judgment. You're being called to do some other shit. That's for sure. Look at that. Page of Swords. Yep. You might even receive an offer. Yes. Yes. So your question was any insight? The insight is it was for your betterment that you did not get that promotion. It would have been some bullshit. It would have. And so better days ahead. I feel the 6 showing up. And this is a more balanced lifestyle too. Right. And this is a turnaround. Remember we talked about that? Actually, the 6 of Cups is a turnaround. So the fact that I said that looking at this, that's pretty good because it still would indicate that that's true. So yeah, I feel like things are definitely going to look better for you because of you being passed up. And if you were passed over in like unfairly, not only will you get that new job, right? But then there will be balance had for that BS happening to you. All right. Claude. Hey Claude, welcome back. Will my financial situation improve sometime soon? You didn't get enough of me this morning. I did a members only live stream, and Claude was the only male member on the live, and I was just like, "Hey, you're welcome." Nope. All right. Well, here I am. Rejection is protection to move in another direction. Oh, joyful Jennifer. Yes, preach it. I don't know why I sang it like that. I'm feeling it. Plus, also, you guys know that the spiritual ADD kicks in, and I'm recovering from a health situation, so I tend to, go off script sometimes. Not that I even have a script, but this happens where I'm just like, yeah, fairy dust. It happens. Shit, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, fuck. Hey, Angie. I was answering somebody, Claude. There we go. How will my financial situation improve sometime soon? Should I continue with the course I'm on with work, or should I pursue my art as well? Can I be honest with you? The minute I read that out loud, I heard nope. And the no came after I read, should I continue with the course I'm on? Yikes. Maybe not. But I didn't hear a no when it came to the art. It was just with whatever you're doing now. So if you're not in a lifestyle and you're in a job, yeah, you're out of balance. The king of king. I just saw the King of Pentacles, which is great for you, but that's not what's in my hand. The Two of Pentacles is in my hand. So I feel like when you get more balance in your day to day, your financial situation will improve, giving you the King of Pentacles. Okay, well, why not? Let's see what else we have for Claude's situation. Claude, you getting married? What's going on here? You might be after being the only man in that group this morning. If that's what you're into, I don't know. All right, Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Two of Swords. Oh, shit, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that's great news. Pursue the art. 2, 3, 4. Let's look at this. Let me look over here because I can't see. All right, so Two of Swords, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, adventure time, pursuing something. This is crafty. This is art. This is the fire sign stuff. This is the good stuff. Then you've got the Two of Swords. You're in your head about it. What is this marriage community? What is this? Hey, you asked me earlier about a relationship, didn't you? With the Libra, right? I'm not trying to out you, but I remember now. Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Swords. Did the Two of Swords come up for you earlier too? Today? It did, right? Claude is getting married. Angie. What does that say, Angie? I'm tired of hearing about old past relationships. Like, where's the new love? I'm telling you, you know where the new love is? It's like caught up at the damn border or something. And I don't know what border, but where is it? Right? Because either, right, somebody's got to get their shit together and show up. Where are these? You're right. Where are they? It's happening though, because I see it reflected around me. I'm wondering where my shipment is. I want my, I check the track number. Nothing. I don't know. Two of Swords, in your head about something, right? And then there's other solutions. There's another path. You see the water behind her. You see the islands. There's a lot behind her going on. The moon is here as well, saying that you are missing. You're missing something. You're missing a resource. Three of Wands to the Four of Wands. There's steady progression forward. I think you need to pursue your artwork. I don't know what you do for a living, but whatever it is, I think the Empress, the artwork is what's up. There's another path ahead, but there's something here about you creating. If you're feeling, I would just say this, Claude, if you're feeling pulled to go in another direction, it's because that's the direction you're going in. That's the best thing I can say. So I would say to all of us, right, we have to let go of the how, which is so hard, right? Because I mean, we have to know how we're going to get somewhere. But this Three of Wands is indicating that, the Four of Wands is like the spark of desire. You have the idea, the inspiration. You're like, oh yeah, I think I could do that. Then the Two of Wands is like, all right, well, let me look into how it's done. How would I set up XYZ? What does it look like to be a full-time artist, a full-time creator? What's that lifestyle look like? And the Three of Wands is like, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start a website and I'm going to see what happens. And this is like the beginning stages. I'm going to, set up, I just heard Etsy shop. I don't know what kind of art you make, but there could be a world that exists that you sell it on a third-party platform like Etsy. Apparently, you're surrounded by women in the members only group, so maybe start selling it there. I don't know, Claude. You have a lot of feminine energy around you right now. You're about to birth something new. So I feel like there is going to be a turnaround. I just cut the deck. The Empress energy shows up again. That's amazing for you. Hanged One, look at it differently. By the way, let's review. The Empress is number 3. The Hanged Man is number 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 means it is good. I hope anyway, because that's what I've been telling people all damn day. Well, that's what I have for you. All right. Hello, Bill. Hello. Girl, tell me what's going on with you. With what? Shit, it's behind now. What's going on with the love world of mine? I'm telling you, it's like stuck at customs with mine and everybody else's, right? It's the Eclipse love customs. That doesn't make sense. I feel like there's some kind of bullshit that has just happened because everything for everybody was going really, really well. And of course, writing on the wall, Eclipse season, bullshit's coming, and you're like, oh, I'm going to avoid the bullshit. I'm going to avoid it because I see it coming. So I'm going to avoid it. No. And then bullshit comes to my door. All of us. I don't know what to tell you. 7 of Pentacles. Was this ever going to change? 2 of Pentacles, 3. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I know. Damn. What is that? Edith. Hello. I'm in love with my second son's. I read that so wrong. Oh, let me reset myself. Jesus. I read that so wrong. I was going to say I can't help you with anything you're saying, Edith, but this I might be able to. Let's read it again. I'm in love with my second son's father that left me. Will he ever come back to me missing my family? Okay. Edith, I'm going to do everything I can to say everything with kindness and love and all the things, but you might be new here. I'm not sure. So I'm very honest. I'm a Scorpio and I don't sugarcoat very much. So I'm going to start by saying, I'm going to read your question again out loud. And I want you to hear how it reads because it reads this. All right. I'm in love with my second son's father that left me. He left you. That's what your words. He left you. Will he ever come back to me? Listen here. If he left you and made you an option, if he made you an option and not a priority, and you have a child with him, why do you want that shit back? Why aren't you the priority? You birthed his child. You are the creator of his legacy. What do you mean he left you and where is he? Who? I feel some sort of way. I want you to step into your greatness and know your power. You made his legacy. You are not an option. And if you feel like an option and you're waiting around on a Saturday night wondering where the fuck he is, right? No, I don't love that for you. And I understand that you miss your family, but what are you missing? Because it doesn't sound secure because he left you. Those are your words. And I'm not being mean. I'm really not. I feel some sort of way about this because I feel that, the divine feminine has got to rise over this idea, right? That we need. No, you don't need, you create. You are a woman, you create, right? You create a path when you feel alone, you create a path for your greatness. And I don't love the idea of any of us, male or female, sitting home waiting for anybody because that ties up your energy and it ties it into some bullshit that is not for your best and brightest. It's just the bottom line. And it has this essence of, it doesn't put you in a position of power. It puts you laying your power on someone else's actions. And that is Scorpio energy in its lower vibrations. And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful because I want you to understand that we are meant to experience the duality. So this might be your eclipse moment that I feel like I've just turned into your damn mother. I'm so sorry. But, it's that energy of like, don't wait for anybody. You're not an option. Like they keep saying you birthed his legacy. You are not an option. And so if he's not respecting you and you're feeling like you're missing your family, I feel like you're missing, like, what are you really missing? Right? 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like, yeah, things are turning around. This is someone from the past, but I feel like there is an imbalance. Let me see. The World card. This is a completion of a cycle. Doesn't mean it's completion of your relationship, but it does mean a completion of a cycle. Edith, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I know how you guys are going to blow up my comments, telling me I'm dismissive, all of this shit. I am not. I'm a good human being, okay? I'm a good human being. I'm old as dirt. I've been through a shit or two. And I want to see the people in this group rise up, right? This is not, look, 3 of Cups. This is people supporting each other, uplifting. And if you've got to come here every day for a dose of why you're the bomb, then I'm here. Page of Swords. You need to hear it. You need to hear it. All right. Tell me, Edith, what's going on with Edith? What do you have? Can we have kinder words than what I'm saying, please? Fuck. The Devil card shows up. No, Spirit doesn't have kinder words. God bless it. Damn it. Girl, look here. Look. Edith, I've got nothing but love for you. I'm telling you, I know you don't feel that way right this second. I can feel it. So the Devil card shows up. Devil card is, this belief of being chained to another person. This is being tied up into an energy. So this is validation of why I was feeling so intense. Because there is, I got to be honest. I'm feeling like narcissist vibes when that comes up. And so the reality of it is that in a narcissistic relationship, especially when you're an empath, right? There is this story that's generated in the relationship that you are lucky to have that person and that no one else, right, would put up with your shit. And then it's this energy of giving, like love bombing and then taking it away and not talking to you for days, weeks at a time, ghosting you, leaving you, like you said, leaving you, right? Leaving you with the responsibilities of motherhood, of taking care of all of the things. And so then when they create this situation, when you're isolated and you're maybe, you want things to work out. So you don't tell your girlfriends, right? You don't tell your friends the asshole that you're living with because you don't want to make it sound bad because you really love him. And just in case things work out, talk up, speak up, because what's happening in your house isn't normal. It's not the way it's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be crying and upset and have your children see you all bent out of shape because of some guy and what he did, right? No. The Queen of Pentacles is waiting for you. This is what your life looks like when you get away from some low vibrational shit. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Chariot card, Tower card, 3 of Pentacles, disruption, sudden change. You have to start relying on other people and speaking up. And as I say that, my candle just went out. It was like poof, on the side. You can't see that, but you might have this. This is an energy. This 3 of Pentacles is an energy of getting help and talking to people. And this is a good time to seek counseling. And I know you don't want to hear it because I can feel that as too. But I got to be honest with you. When I have the Tower card, I just heard terror. When I have the Tower card and the Chariot card coming out together, this is a fated event. This is happening quickly. This is a crossroad situation. And I know your question really was very simple. Are you guys going to get back together? If you want to get back together, I'm sure that he would put some kind of scenario in place where he does what he wants and, but I don't feel like that's your path. And I feel like your children need to see a happy you. And a happy you doesn't come with this. This is depression, anxiety, mental illness, narcissism, a belief that you're stuck there, isolation. And I feel like you got to lean on your girlfriends. And if you don't have any girlfriends right now because you've been isolating, that's a really good indicator that the relationship is not healthy. So Edith, I'm really sorry that I just blew you up like that. Now I feel bad, actually. So the High Priestess shows up telling me to stop feeling bad. But Pisces energy. So the answers will come to you. And I'm really feeling that this is the beginning, if not already, your dark night of the soul, where this eclipse energy is going to shine the light, in the upcoming, especially that Scorpio full moon, going to shine the light on your greatness. And it's like you're being held back by this energy. All right, guys, it is 8 o'clock. So I see one last thing. I see Maria there. So Maria, if you have a question, I'll take you last, or because I don't see. Oh, Maria, for the hand clap. Thank you. I feel in my energy. I don't see another note from Edith. Oh shit. Edith, I'm sorry. Has Edith said a word? Oh fuck. Edith. Did Edith leave the chat? Edith, hugs. I'm sorry. Shit, she's gone. I don't know. I'm sorry, Edith. All right, guys. There we go. All right, Maria, you're the last one. Relationship and what? And health. Edith said nothing. I know. I'm feeling bad. Damn it. I'm sorry, Edith. I'm sorry. I want better for us. Is that wrong? My heart's in the right place. I'm a Scorpio. I started with the preemptive apology. Shit. I know. I hear you, joyful Jennifer. But you saw the comments that I've been getting, right? People are not happy with it coming out. Oh, hold on. All right, Lucy. All right, hold on. All right, guys, anyone else, don't put in anything else in the chat because I've got to log off. Honestly, I have to go to the restroom. I'm starting to get tired, all the things. And I'm only on for 2 minutes or till 8 o'clock. So I can't take anything else. So I'm going to do Maria and then Lucy. That's it. Anybody after that, I'm so sorry. But like if it comes through, I just can't. So let's see. Maria, your question was something. Here it is. Will my husband and I finally get a divorce this year? Yeah. I feel it's causing my health issues. Yeah. I feel it that quickly. It's no sooner than I was reading it. So real quick, Maria, 6 of Wands. It's gonna, yeah, you got it. You know how I know this is a yes? Because I literally am being shown a reading I did recently where I got a ping for one of my members who was struggling with some health, and I'm going to be very general. She was struggling with some health stuff, and I kind of knew about it just a little bit from comments. And then I actually got like a huge download specifically about being in an environment that was causing illness, right? And so when that happens, I try to be pretty general, and I like I'll never go to a person and say, "Hey, I got a ping that your environment's making you sick," but I will make it like a really strong message where, and I know the person's going to be watching, for example. So they're showing me that reading, which was all about your your environment is directly affects your body. And I know that as a personal situation because I am recovering from a health saga. And when I was living in an environment that was unhealthy, I was bedridden for days. I've never been so sick in my life. So the thing that I'm recovering from took over when I was in that environment. And no sooner than I was out, boom. I mean, things changed. So intuitively, I'm feeling that the fact that you're asking about it is all the confirmation you need. So is your divorce going to finalize? Let's see. That was the devil card. I know it was. Hold on. That was a devil card, and I must have 2 cards somehow. I don't know what this is, so we're going to look at it. But when I went to go get that card, there was... We'll take it. So the devil card showing its face right here. This is a perception that you're stuck in this energy, right? That this is low vibrational shit. So you're going to end that divorce is over. The botanist. Oh, look at this. What does this read? Hold on. This says the botanist, parenthood and legacy. Do you think this came up when I was reading for Edith? Did she ever come back at all? Not a word. Oh my shit. The founder, foundations and community. Guys, I think these were Edith's cards. I'm really sorry. Hold on one second. Maria, because this literally reads the botanist. And I remember how I was saying legacy, and I was like, you birthed his legacy. And then I said, you need to get around community if you're feeling isolated. Edith, I really hope you're just like going to come back and watch this, or if somebody can clip this and show her, I don't know. But look, the fact that this literally reads legacy, that freaks me out. And being in community, and that's what I was saying. So Edith, back to you, Maria. Yeah, so the devil card shows up, 9 of Pentacles. That's independence. That's breaking free from this energy. So yeah, I feel that divorce is going to happen. And as far as you moving with the health, the Lovers card, yeah, it's a choice. You're being called to make a different choice. Yeah, I feel very strongly you moving is going to help you focus on you, allowing you to nurture yourself. And when you start feeling peace again in your life, your body stops producing as much cortisol, right? And all these hormones. And depending on how old you are, that could be a real situation that causes dis-ease in the body. When you are settled and you can do things for yourself, like literally little things like, grow your own herbs and like brew your own teas and whatever, which shit you feel like getting into that makes you feel calm. When you can just get into a rhythm and a routine that's all about you and your calm and your ease, your body changes, the energy flows, spontaneous healing happens. And I just heard that. And I've been hearing that a lot for Scorpio, spontaneous healing. I hope that's true. So I feel like you should go for it. Hanged Man. Yeah, there's information that we just don't know yet that's going to, have us. The Hanged Man is hanging from the tree of knowledge, right? And upside down, and what should be super uncomfortable, but they're in it. They're like, okay. And being there and just going, all right, it's like walking on fire, that energy, enlightenment comes, different perspective. So I think you should pursue living elsewhere, healing. You'll start seeing yourself and your energy differently. And I feel like that's going to be good for you. All right. So Lucy, this is the last one. I am going to read the comments, but this is the last question I'm taking. What does Spirit want you to know? Hey, Lucy, look, I got to tell you just intuitively right off the bat, one of the reasons you're low energy is because of the lunar energies period. This eclipse is affecting people slightly differently. So you're either going through this expansion, this major expansion, and then the contraction happens, right? And that's the retrograde. So it's in shadow. You might be feeling it. You might be. And especially if you're very sensitive. So that's what the energy is about. I don't sense anything massive. You might just be upgrading, and that might not resonate with you, but that's how I see it. You might just be getting an upgrade. Sleeping might be a little bit more difficult because, and again, this might not resonate for you, but we are doing a lot of work on the ethereal planes. When we are asleep, there's a lot going on. Some of us are tapped into that energy and some of us are not yet, and that's okay. But that is a real explanation to why the exhaustion, right? Because maybe what you perceive as sleep in this realm is really you doing a lot when you're, in the dream state. So that is a real thing. If you're feeling like you can't get your stores back, check in with yourself, do some meditation, say, show me what I need. And intuitively, I just got that there needs to be a removal of excess. So honestly, I just heard caffeine. Weird enough. And it's not that you need to have it, but there's maybe which this is such a weird message. They're saying to eliminate caffeine, and which is a little bit counterintuitive if you're tired. So I'm not really sure, and I'm also hearing like herbal tea specifically. They're showing me nettles, stinging nettles tea that helps with energy. It helps with also if you're low iron, right? That can help. I'm not saying drink nettle tea in place of iron supplements. No, what I'm saying to you, and I didn't mean that towards you, just in general, because people do blow up the comments. I'm just telling you that nettle tea, stinging nettle tea, you can get a big pack of organic nettles in from Amazon. The point is, or anywhere, I would suggest organic nettles. The point is, something like that can help flow the energy. But I am hearing like more plant-based things for you. There is something sluggish going on, but I think it's diet more than anything, and it's something like as simple as maybe you need more water. And that's, to be honest with you, it's the cosmic energy out there with that full moon coming in Scorpio is intense. And so I think if you had caught me earlier, I was talking about how that's going to really cause some water issues in the near future. So you just might be feeling that pressure. And to be honest with you, the other thing that Scorpios are going to be doing, which is coming up in my upcoming content, we are going to have to spend some time getting checked out right this quarter and just making sure everything's good. I think the last time I brought that up was like maybe October, November of last year. And so the energy's coming back where the messages are, all right, Scorpio, time to get it checked out. So, I think it might be something simple as more water during this time of such lunar energies. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time and energy and efforts and kindness. And oh, I saw Ruth. Wait, I saw Edith's name. Did she I said, I saw it. Wait, out of the corner of my eye. Where was it? No, was that an old? Am I missing it? Hold on. Just in time. Okay, I'm going to read your comment just because it reads that. I happened to watch your live. Excellent job. Thank you. Do not feel bad or second guess yourself for speaking the truth and effort to help others. Blessings to you. Well, thank you. Oh, I'm going to read these. Hold on. Let me just read these really quick. I want to read them while you're still on here. Tammy, how to deal with HOA condo council to help stop the overpriced project. Tammy, I'm not going to do a card pool because I'm exhausted. I can't, but I will tell you that I literally, in the middle of this video, talked about HOAs and my members that are on here now that were part of my reading earlier with the members only, right? They can tell you that I literally spoke about HOA and people having to have some kind of insurance, like shit going on. So I would just say that this is cosmically happening. So as far as like what you need to do and all that, I can't get into that now. You can catch me at my next live, or you can book a personal reading because that's pretty intricate what you're asking. But yeah, I mean, that's a really intricate question. Who is this? Melania. First of all, love that name. So thank you for loving my channel. Guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Actually, you know what? If you're still here with me, thank you so much. There's quite a few of you, right? So do me a favor, drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, share my stuff, right? I'm also on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I've got my own website. I'm like legit. I have places you can find me, right? So I just appreciate that love that I give you. If you could just give it back in that form, it really, really does help me. And also watch your other signs and comment. Let me know how they resonate. And if they don't resonate, that's okay too. I got to know, because the same way this specific Scorpios got so much traction was because you guys kept commenting and I was like, okay, I'm resonating, and you guys kept coming back. And so I'm really tapped into that energy. And I want to do that for the rest of the collective as well. So if you have the chance, this would be a nice thing to do. I'd appreciate it. Nettlety, you're welcome. You're welcome. Jackie, will you meet someone? Yes, girl. We're all going to meet somebody. Peter, much love to you in the group. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I don't drink coffee. I do crave chocolate. I've been craving chocolate all day today. You're welcome. You're welcome. 2 up from Justin is Edith's message. Justin. Why am I not seeing anything, Justin? 2 up. Edith. There we go. Hi, Edith. I do feel miserable because we're going strong until this woman saw him and demand what? Just when I thought I was going to get out of this. I do feel miserable because we're going strong until this woman saw him and demanded to his mom she's got to have him. Look, Edith, this is just good. I can't change what I'm going to say. I'm going to read that one more time. Edith, I'm going to read this. I'm so sorry. Here we go. You feel miserable because you guys were doing all right. And then you're saying until this woman came along. I just want you to understand a couple of things, Edith, because I want to help you expand your perspective. Please just hear me out for a second, my love. You as a woman are downing another woman for coming up in there and taking this man's attention away from you. On top of that, you're blaming this woman for going to his mother. So it sounds like his mother isn't on your side if she's going to allow that bullshit, which, by the way, let's get back to, you created the legacy for their family. Huh, you birthed it. So to hell with the mom. Sorry, I don't care how close she is to you. At this point, that's how I feel. That's how I'm going to say it. Okay. And the hell with him, because it's those two, by the way, those two, and not those two, but him. It's him. He could have easily said, I don't care, lady, what you have going on. Don't come to my mother about nothing. I'm a grown ass man. And if you want me, you come to me. And by the way, I'm taken. That is the response of a responsible, mature individual who you would want back in your life. But when you have this bullshit energy, this non-committal, this, oh, every woman wants me. I mean, who does he think he is? Honestly, let's talk about that. Is it that good? I mean, is it really that good that, I mean, just women falling out of the sky? No, this is an illusion, my love. This is an illusion. Your algorithm is too small. Maybe his algorithm is too small. You know what I mean? Because something's wrong here, because there's no way. I mean, honestly, nobody lays it down like that, that you've got to be like, oh, this is the only man in the world for me. No, the universe is abundant. There is D everywhere. Okay. Everywhere. It's just everywhere. You've just got to get out of your rhythm. You've got to get out there. Okay. There are other options. Right? There is a 0% chance. By the way, why would you want a grown ass man who's going to rely on the word of his mom? Edith, I'm sorry. I don't love it. I don't love this guy for you. Okay. And that's it. So I've clearly breached the point of, this is my Aries moment. This is what's going to get me in trouble. So I'm going to stop. I want you to think about what I've said in a way that resonates for you, and maybe just soften it some. I'm so sorry. I want you to consider that in this pursuit of a man, you have turned against a woman and not seeing that he needs to be the one to stand up and say, that's my mother, or that's my child's mother. And even if he does not want relationship with you, there should be a respect there, right? He should be like, look, we're not together, but that's my baby's mother. And so, no, you're not going to come up in here. So the idea that you were doing so strong until, if it was that strong until, would have never happened. I love you. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. All right. Let's get a manifestation card to break up the energy. Let's break up the energy. All right. Let's see. What can we manifest? Please leave me with something good for the day. It's Saturday. Give me something. Give me something. What do you got? The more I... All right. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Let that settle in. The more I attune my energy with appreciation for the bullshit too. Listen, one of the best relationships I've ever had was the absolute worst relationship of my life. Yep. The recent one, it's true story. And when I say recent, I'm talking about like 2 years ago when I left that guy. The point is that was the absolute worst. It was like this, Edith, where I was like, oh my God, but I love him. That's why I feel so strongly about it. I was like, I love him. He's great. No. Oh my God, what an illusion it was. What an illusion. What an illusion. Truly. Okay. Because now that I'm out there, I'm like, oh, why did I do that shit? So that's the energy you're going to be stepping into. So yeah, there's an appreciation here, because I look back and I say, had I not gone through that bullshit with that man, right, I would not be in a position of strength today. I would still be feeling some sort of way. I would not see how my actions affect others, right? I don't know. There was something about that relationship that turned my perspective all the way around. So I do have a lot of appreciation for that time in my life, no matter how tumultuous it was. It was for my benefit. And so today I can actually sit in a place of, I don't know, experience. And I'm old as hell. So I can sit in a place of experience and say this to you, tough love, but it is love nonetheless. So the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Guys, I hope that these messages for no matter how they came out, were helpful. I love all of you and I appreciate your time and efforts. I want all of us to do the very best we can with the information we have. Remember that we are all stars from the sky, doing the best we can. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And thank you so much for your energy, guys. And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.